Okay, let me see if I can record this stuff, Sha. Okay. Blur effect. Okay. So yes. So this is a picture here, as in like a typical picture. And when using your camera to snap picture, all right, there's this terminology in photography called depth of field. If you've heard of it before. But what this depth of field does is to actually place focus on an object and blur out every other um, unnecessary part of the image. So here already, you already have a very, very good depth of field on this picture here, in the sense that this slide that has the spectators and all of that are completely blurred out well. And if you notice, only a part of, not all these players are in focus. All right. You notice this player is in focus. This one is somewhat out of focus. This is out of focus. So it's not being in focus is not as a result of the proximity to the camera. All right. In um, very high standard cameras, it doesn't have to deal with the proximity of the image to the lens of the camera. All right, you can decide to pick out the objects you need to pick out. So I'm sorry I'm digressing into photography a little bit now, but I just need you to understand the whole blur concept first. So you notice this guy is somewhat, he's not really in focus here, even though he's closer, or his position is closer to the lens of the camera. All right. But you notice this guy is in focus, 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 this guy is in focus. This nonsense one that is showing his bum is in focus. This one that is carrying somebody's leg, I don't know what he's doing here, is in focus. You notice this guy is out of focus, this guy is out of focus, this guy is out of focus. Every other thing behind is out of focus. All right. So this is basically the way depth of field works in cameras. It also works like that in some iPhones. All right. It works like that in some iPhones. But the way it works in iPhones is just for proximity's sake. All right, you just need to be closer to the object, then it blurs out every other thing. All right, it doesn't. You can't really um, um, determine what you want to focus except it's close to the camera. Do you watch some American movies where you see two people in the dialogue, then at some the two persons are not, maybe they are in the same line of sight, but they are not close to each other. One is a little bit farther than the other. Then at some point, the camera focuses on the person behind and blurs out the person in front. Then when the person in front is talking, it focuses on the one in front and blurs out the person in the back. Right. So that's another illustration of how depth of field works and how the whole blur stuff works. So in professional terms, the word depth of field most times is used in place of blur. So I just had to explain that, so that in case you go outside and someone is saying depth of field, you already have like an understanding of what the person is actually talking about. It's all about putting an object in focus and blurring out every other part of the object. So now you can achieve this manually in Photoshop. All right, you can achieve this manually in Photoshop. That's why I have tools like the blur tool on the filter effects or all of that. Do you understand? So
Sir.
sorry, I had to. So excuse me. So you can achieve that with Photoshop, but what happens, or what would happen, is that you need to take a picture, or you need to take a picture from a camera where everything is in focus. Then you can now decide to determine what should be in focus and what should be out of focus, and the type of blur you need to apply on whatever type of picture. So now the blur already, this blur that is as a result of this depth of field is a Gaussian blur. This regular Gaussian blur. This is what Gaussian blur looks like when you apply it. So the camera automatically does that form of blur for you. All right, so that's what is happening here. This is a form of Gaussian blur. So if I apply Gaussian blur over this picture, this is what. If I apply Gaussian blur further on this picture, all right, this is what it would look like. So this is blur. I come to filter, come to blur, then Gaussian blur. All right, according to the parameters I'm working with. So now it's a 1.0. If I increase this, you notice they are all now getting way out of focus till you can't even tell what the picture is again. All right, so that's not what we're trying to achieve. So this is a form of blur. All right, this is actually a form of blur. All right, so now I've blurred this thing out like this. All right, or blurred it to this point. All right, I now click on OK. All right, so I have this stuff blurred here. But one thing I'll advise, let me undo what I did. One thing I advise is make sure before you apply any of these effects on that filter gallery, make sure you convert your image or your text or whatever it is you want to apply an effect to a smart object. Convert to a smart object. So that way you are able to recollect parameters you've made use of in this filter gallery. Yes, sir. So now watch. If I apply this filter, if I apply this Gaussian blur here, all right, and this is the number I have here, 16.2. Take for instance, I don't like this 16.2, is way too much now. I can't edit. I have to undo. All right, that's the bad part about this. I would have to undo, then come back again, then come to blur, then Gaussian blur again and apply. All right. But if I convert it to a smart object, all right, I'm able to recollect settings. I'm able to edit more and quicker and faster without so much force. So I come to blur, Gaussian blur. All right, so I have this 16.2. All right. So once I OK it, you notice that it brings up this stuff. So I can turn off this Gaussian blur, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on. I can change, say 16.2 is way too much for me. Can come here, double click on this Gaussian blur, then can bring it down, right, or take it up, however it is, instead of having to undo, then repeat the process again and all of that. So that's about this. So now let me take this back to 16. So presently now, take for instance, I just want only this guy. All right, or only this human being here to be in focus and all of this to be blurred out. All right, so I can take this up well. And I think 12 is a good spot. Then I click OK. So now the blur effect is applied on this picture, and this picture doesn't have a mask. So now I just want only this guy here. I want the blur on every other person but except this guy. So now how do we do it? That's what we did in that picture. I wanted the blur only over a particular spot, not over everything. All right, because once you apply the blur, it applies generically over everything. Right, so I come here, I'll come down to this place. Sorry, your own this thing might be at this side, at the right side, but my own is at the left. I put my own at the left. I'm weird. So I'll click on this layer here, then come down to this place, add layer mask. So you notice this stuff comes up here. So now I would invert this stuff, or better still, I'll take my brush instead of inverting, because if I invert this mask here, all right, this is what happens. So Control I or Command I if you're using Mac, Control I. What have I gone to do now? I'm going to do rubbish. I'm busy over this now, meant to put a mask. Let's see. Okay, I think is over the effect. Or oh yes, I remember now. Forgive me.
Okay.
So I'm meant to I'm meant to duplicate this. I'm meant to duplicate this layer. So I'll just get Control J or Command J. What am I going to begin? So yes. Okay. So I have this, all right, as a duplicate over this. So now I want the layer I want this plot to have an effect on is this layer on top minus the layer of this guy. So I want this layer to be subtracted from this particular layer. So now I'll turn off the blur, the Gaussian blur effect on this one, right? I'll turn off the Gaussian blur effect on the one below. So what I just do, I would come up to this particular one up top here, then I create a mask, right, over this one on top. All right. So now I'll get my brush. So I make sure I'm brushing, my brush is set at black because my mask is what? On white. All right. If I set my brush to white, all right, and this thing is white, I'm actually not doing anything. Watch, if I paint over this, I'm actually not doing anything because it's white. If I set it to black, notice that, I see this. Notice that once I paint, it's you see this black stuff on this layer marks because I'm painting over the places I want to get rid of. All right. So now let me use the proper brush and the proper way should be. So now I want this guy to be in focus. All right. I've clicked on that brush. So I'll take my flow down to 10%. So it's not that harsh. So 10%. Then I'll change my brush to soft round brush, not hard brush. Soft round brush. All right. So I can increase my brush to any size. Then I can now paint softly. All right. So now I'm painting softly because I don't want it to have that very sharp difference that this one is blue and this one is not blue. Let it be subtle. You understand? So now you have this guy in focus, all right, and this other one is out of focus. But now it's looking very mechanical. So I can now come to this one under now, or stay on this one on top that has the shampoo effect. Then reduce the effect a little bit. I reduce the effect a little bit, say it's around 12, so that it's very believable. Do you understand? So that's practically that. So this is, are you saying this? So now this guys, so if I mute this, if I disable this is what all of them looks like, right? But I've been able to brush this guy out to make him stand out. And then I have this. So now, this is not the blur effect we used, all right? So now let's use the proper blur effect that we got to use. So I undo till. So now we're back to the beginning. So I used a motion blur effect. It's like you're the only one in class to do. So I used the motion blur effect, all right, over this. Okay, so come to filter, come to blur, then motion blur. All right. So motion blur appears to make it look like no, it's in, you know, when you're watching Formula One and you're seeing all this um, uh, um, light blurs like that. That's basically what's actually used to do that. So it's more like it's moving in zigzag way. So I say, see the blur, see the blur, see the blur. All right, so cancel, make sure this is a smart object, convert to smart object. All right, then apply the filter, blur, motion blur. All right, so you can play with other blur options though to actually look at the one that's really takes your fancy. So, okay, once I okay that, I duplicate, Control J to duplicate. Then I come over this, I turn off the motion blur. Sorry, I turn off the motion blur on the lower one. All right, then I create a mask over this upper one. Then I get my brush. All right, make sure my brush is on black. Black, make sure it's black, like this black. If you choose this black, it might not work. Choose this black. 000. This is the color code for the black. 0 into 6 places. Make sure it's on that black. Then my flow is at 10%. My brush is soft round brush. Then I brush over this human being here. Alright. So you're saying this. That's basically one of the ways we achieved that blow in that design. That's almost I think the blow in that design is inverted. Let me check and be sure. Okay, yes, the blow is inverted. Okay, so I get it now. So now this is the normal one, all right, with all of this. Now let's invert the blow to make sure that let's focus on this guy now to have that inverted kind of blow. So now I'll undo. Okay. So now this is, instead of now brushing, or instead of turning off the blow on the down one, you turn off the blow on the up one. Alright. So now this down one has the blow. Then this up one doesn't have the blow. So now we'll now paint over this up one still, but we'll reverse the blow. Now see what I mean? Ouch. So I have a mask over this. Ew.
Sorry, what's happening?
But I'm tired. I'm lying on my bed to do this class. I'm feeling so lazy. So I'm actually lying on my bed to do this. Forgive me. So I have this white mask over this. Alright, so what I just do, since this one under has the blow, in fact, let me increase the blow. Increase this. So that block comes out here. Right. So now I would paint over this one on top. Right. Make sure my stuff is a black. Then I paint. Right. I see the blur is coming out, but I need the blur only on him from this side, and I don't need the blur on the other side. So I'm painting the one on top out. You know, they are both the same image, so both of them has to be the same image. That's practically the basic trick. The one overlapping and the one under it has to be the same image. So there you have it. So this is the blow, like what you have in the flash, a picture of the flash. Let's see whether I can get a picture of the flash and do something like that. I didn't plan to teach this today, but let's see the flash. Let me download the flash running JPEG. Okay. Every of his image will definitely have like a blur, but let me see. So this can be achieved with this effect we've been talking about. Then you now add Thunderbolt. Okay, yes. It's in a picture you can use. Alright, so this picture is very usable. But his The problem now about it is the perspective with which he's facing. I need a picture that is like this. The way he's facing, the blur would not give me what the blur would not be given. Let me see if I can get another picture of him sideways. That way is better. Aha. Ew. I'm gonna pick another thing. Ew. 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 Why are you laughing? Okay, I think this picture works. So I think this picture
I
works.
was about to say that one.
This one, Abby.
Yes.
But it's actually low res. So let me see if I can get to the high res of the picture. I don't know. Save image. Replace. Yeah, I think I like this picture. How can it work for once? Oh, this thing we are doing this night now, Candy will now make me want to do design.
Yay.
I just want to explain. Ah, oh my God, my God, my God. Should I go this route? Should I?
Yes.
Should I or should I not? But I don't know the font they actually used for the Flash though. Fonts for Flash. Let's see. Save image first. Ew, ew. My system want to hang. Let me type it. Font for the Flash. I think there should be a JPEG of that Flash, whatever. Ah, okay. I think the Flash. Okay, see the font here. Ew, ew.
Sharp.
Don't be telling me sharp there before I carry you back to Ibuka. Let me download this. I really don't like downloading fonts on Duress. Like, okay, so what else again are we going to need? We're going to need um
Lightning rod.
yes, lightning rod. Thank you very much for that. Lightning rod. Let me lightning DHT lightning. Do I know how to spell rod? This is PNG ring, by the way. I don't think they have lightning. LIG lightning. Ew. Ew. Hmm. Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Can I use this for anything? Can I use it for anything? No.
I
No.
think.
No. 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 No, I'll give you assignment. You can't do what you want to do.
Hey.
Okay. Let's take this. I think I've done a design with these rods before. Looks familiar. Yes, I've done a design. That was Z's design I did for a friend. Uh,
Aww.
which is what? He did not do birthday now. To me, he did birthday now. Hey, he would have done design for you, but he said no, that you're a big girl.
Aww.
He said you
That make me cry.
said you big girl, and from recent things, he said you don't need money in your life. So all the men in your life, in fact, you've turned to Ebuka, so you don't need you're a man already. So,
I'm just catching cruise.
now concern you. Yeah, like you,
Hey. Welcome, Paint Graphics.
you said what?
Somebody joined the chat. Paint Graphics.
Oh, someone has joined. You welcome, welcome to class. You are welcome. Is he even hearing us? Okay,
Possibly.
he said thank you. He said thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, lightning storm PNG. Um, so I'm trying to explain the blur effect. I told you guys to do that. What is plenty lightning? I, di-
Welcome, Tiggy.
I didn't want
Thank
to do
you.
it. You guys are welcome.
Thank you.
Go and carry chair and sit down.
Okay, sir.
I think I'll use this. I didn't want to do any design, but something is telling me it. I wanted to explain the design I did. The same design I did, guys. No, I've not worked it out yet. I wanted to explain that, but instead I'm first to do this. So let's see how that works. Okay, so we need a city. All right, so pixels. No. This class might end late, so hope you guys have enough data.
Normally.
All right, so I'm gonna look for a city picture. Give me a city picture, my friend. Stop delaying me. I hate slow internet. I hate slow internet. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, so I think I can use this. I love the gloomy effects this stuff is already giving me. I love this too though. It's not bad. Picture is not bad. Oh, and this one too is not bad. Let me see this. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take you on a journey. So all of us will be designing this thing together. All of us will be designing this thing together. So let's take a reference point. I always love taking reference points. So the flash, let's look for a poster that has already been done. All right, so we can take our reference points from there and see all the necessary things we need to keep in mind doing that particular design. So okay, this is a design already. It's a good design. Right, but this is a cartoon design. Right, so this is okay. This is another one. All right. So yeah, um, I think I should have a lightning brush, but I don't know. I'll check. So this is another picture. All right. So then this is the picture we're going to use. This is the picture we're going to use. Okay. So now we have new file. I've taught you guys how to open and make artboards. So new file. This is what I'm using. So I'll title this the Flash class. So I'm doing 3,000 by 3,750, depending on. I explained that in the last class. I'm going to explain that again. So first of all, I'll import my background. So this is basically. I'm still pondering. Should I use this or I should use this? Which one? A or B? This is A. This is B. Just forget about the color because we'll definitely um,
I think A is better.
A is better.
For me, it's B.
B. A B. Who's going? Who's what you saying? A or B? Um, both of you should agree on which one. Oh, who's saying B?
Me can be.
So let me save this image, right? So that it's a reference point to whatever picture we need to. So I'm just going to be giving you guys the basic tricks of how we do our photo manipulation. So it's really not that hard. You just know the components that should go into which. And why is it not downloading as a picture now? What's the problem? Save image. And it still save as .avi file. I don't need it as .avi. Oh, I forgot how to screenshot my system. Oh, it worked. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I've lost it. Screen shot. It comes out though. I don't know where these screenshots are again. Jesus. Screenshot. And where do you save to? Guys, date created, date added. Sorry, I'm trying to. This is basically how I work. So I'm just walking you through my creative process. I don't know where that picture went to save to. So you guys might just give me a while to just screenshot. Are you guys still with me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Can't find that thing. Let me try it again. Okay, just title of the file. Alright, so let me find this. Alright, thank you very much. Alright, so I need just this picture. All this part is my hustling part, so I don't need to explain what I'm doing. Just need to get this picture alone. Because what I'm trying to do is that, this picture already has a particular color template, a particular type of color grid. Are you guys with me? So I'm definitely seeing orange, red, I'm seeing blue and all of that. So it has that kind of color thingy. If you check all the pictures too, you see all the orangey parts are popping. So we'll get to that point in a bit. Alright. Okay, I think I also have some pictures on my phone here that I actually don't get to use for a design, but I'll send it to my system in a bit. Yes. So, okay, I'll not use those pictures. So, yes, I have that here. Okay, then come back here. So, I'll drop. I don't know which of the pictures do you guys say we should use. Sef? A or B, please.
C or A.
Which one is A? You said I should use A.
Yes.
Tiggy, do you agree to?
Yeah, yeah. A1
You're
now.
okay, A1. Okay, thank you very much. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
So this is A into the stuff. So I'll expand this here, expand this side. Then I'll I'll try to match this color to whatever we have here. So come to in adjustments, then something's not right here. Let me rasterize this first. Probably think that's what's wrong. So anytime you have an option in this all these panels that doesn't click or light up on event of what you want to apply on this picture, it might be that the picture might need to be rasterized or something. So yeah, so that was right. So match color. Then I'll pick the color I want to match. The second one, screenshot. Alright, so it has this is looking quite fake. So I'll fade this a little bit. Alright, so basically what is bringing in the oranges and the yellows up for me. And it has brightened the picture if you check. So I just need to reduce this, reduce the luminance a little bit, and increase the shade. But I'm really not so satisfied with what it did, Sha. But it was worth an attempt. It was worth an attempt. Yeah. Okay. So let's just stay here. Yes, not bad. So compared to what we had before, this is what I had before. So I'll have now. So that has come up a little bit. Then I get picture. You know those sites where you can they tell you it's PNG. This PNG but it's JPEG. See what they give us. What have been see. So select background or select subject. Alright. So if you notice some parts were not selected, so you can manually use the selection, tweak selection to select all of that. So I think that's all. Okay, the sighting not selected. So these are live classes. Our live classes can be boring, so I'm just making people's mind up because the journey might end in 10 minutes. The journey might end in 1 hour. So I can come to select a mask, then make sure everything is out. Then okay. All right. So I have this. Then I'll come to image and check the image size. This is 900 by 1140. So because I'm using 3000 here by 3750. So if I import this into that place and try to expand, it might chunk up the picture quite back. So I'll just make this 3000. Right. So I'll zoom it in on its own here before carrying it over to the other side. So don't worry about the way it looks like when it is zoomed out. Right. One thing about working with high resolutions like this is that when you get to export, you are exporting on a lower resolution. So know how the picture will not be sharp. Understand? I'll show you guys how to export also in this video too. The best export for social media and what I use. So I lift this and bring it here. Alright, so I have this. So don't worry about blending the uh, background and all of that together into this trick. I would also still show you guys. So I can get this out. You can see get this out. So I can still leave this as reference. So that's that about that. Then I can come over this and add a gradient map over this. Can add a gradient map over this. Now I want to color grade the background. Right, so I need something on the reds. Right, that will have this. This almost has the colors, but not there yet. This too also almost has the colors, but it's not there yet. So can pick this, come here to this reds, try to, oh sorry, cancel. I'll make sure there's this stupid glitch about this gradient map and Photoshop. When you automatically put it, instead of it to be on this gradient map itself, it's now go to the mask. Very, really something. So I'll come here, I'll pick out, I've explained what color grade is, highlights, midtones, and shadows. So right now it's in the reverse. This is in the reverse now. Here, this lighter shade now is meant to be on the highlight, but it's on the shadows. So we'll reverse it. So I'll come to this point. I'll pick out a very red color or dark red. Dark red is okay. There's two dark red. Or I can just come to this. I can just pick the color picker from here. Right, so at this point here, I would also pick like the normal red. Right, then okay, this then. Alright, so I could as well continue with this though if I want to. But let's see what the reverse looks like. Okay, this reverse is not actually bad. Alright, considering what and what we still add once you add your light and all of that. So I can change this blend mode to sometimes I like using soft light, depending on what exactly works for me. Right now, with what I'm looking at, I think I like this dark color. What do you guys think? Look at this dark color. Look at this dark color. Look at normal and look at valley. Which would you prefer? Are you guys still there?
Personally, I like overlay.
You like overlay? That's like this. I'm not talking about your preference for as I'm talking about preference for this design. Naturally, overlay should work. Alright. Once I put my overlay, I will reduce the opacity. But with what I'm having on this gradient map, I'm feeling this dark color more because I have this artistic look on these buildings. If you check these buildings now, these buildings are already telling a story that and giving it this very, very nice stuff. You understand? So that's basically what I would have gone for, what I would go for. But let's try and see what it looks like, Sha. In the end, we might not actually use it that way. We might actually settle for what it is we need to settle for. Okay, so but let's just go with this. So there I have that. I love adding clouds to my designs and all of that. I love adding clouds to my designs. So I'll brush this lower part. Hope you guys have not slept though. Sound like you guys have slept on. Let me divide the screen so that you can actually see. Okay. So if you're still following, please you can be typing in the chat that you're still here or you're still around. So that I know. Then I would clean this down part out a little bit. So I don't think I'll be needing it. I'll be needing it much. All right. So I have that there. All right. So I can, let me go and see if I can add some clouds. Or should I add a cloud? Should I add a cloud or a building or something? Something has to be done there. Let me add cloud. Cloud. Or road. Let me add a road. No. Okay, let me come here. Let me look for road. Road. No. No. Okay. So why that's still adding up. Okay. So I get this road, bring it here. Alright. Let's create this to into this. Although there's a road on the distance I want. I'll bring it down below this. Ah, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Alright, so this is looking too shouty, so I can now come and brush over. I just need only this down part. So I come and clean out this. So you can see if it's even adding more. So guys, I think I'll clean enough. My cleaning is enough here. So I'm literally adding 2 buildings and 2 pictures to one particular design. And it's actually coming out nice because the blending is coming out nice too. So like what I can do is I can reduce the light and the exposure on this thing because it's looking too bright, and we've not brought in the lightning and all of that. So I would also show you how to get this picture to also look like this, the particular feel this background is already having. Right. So let's get the clouds too. But it will be like a fog, really, not really like a cloud, but because of the text. So clouds. I think I should have downloaded the cloud sometime this week. No, not a PNG file. I didn't download the PNG file on cloud. That's bad. So I'll come to PNG Ring. So these are my go-to sites, right? PNG Ring, Pixels, and Unsplash. Those are my go-to sites for my jobs and all of that. So all right, my data is loading. Okay, I think that's good. Right, so this is this here. So I can have this here. I'll duplicate it as many times as I want. Yes. Yeah, so I can group all of these clouds together. Let me group all of them together because I would need to color them, give them almost the same color. This. So Control G to group all of them together. Then I can now use my brush, create a new layer. Alright, create a new layer. Then pick out, let's say, color from. So I'll come to my color picker. You can pick out this color. Right. Then I brush over this. Or I pick a red. Any which one can also pick a red. So the colors there. Right, so then I would now right, so same I would just left for me to determine which one would work. So I think this hard light works. What do you guys think? Hard light works. I was thinking either hard light or color. Any of them would work. So this works pretty well for me. It's giving me this foggy kind of thingy. So let me convert this to smart object. Alright, if you guys get the point and you don't understand, please feel free to call me back in. Alright, so get this down. Let me see if I can change the blend mode. Other anything. Okay, let me leave it that way. I'll still reduce it, sure. Let me just reduce it now. This might definitely not be even serving any video purpose, but let's just leave it here first. Then we put the text. Alright, I downloaded the font just now. Where's the font? The Flash. So there's a font called the Flash font. So this is what we're trying to achieve. So let me install the fonts. Install. So yeah, that's going on and on and on. Can you just install without being such a pain in my neck? Install it. Hopefully it installs the elements. That's the name of the font. Yes. Let me see if it's installed because sometimes these are not installed. Elements EL. It didn't install it. Now there's problem. Elements. Why didn't you install? I don't know what exactly the problem is. Elements, can you install in Jesus' name? Okay, let me see if I can download it off another place. Elements font download. So probably the site I downloaded it from. Okay, BN. Okay, I think the other name of the font is BN. Let's see whether it's in BIJKLNN. Oh, it's installed. BN Elements. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Jesus. So BN Elements. So I'll now type in. So now, are you going to add any lens brush? I didn't get you, Candy. What do you mean by lens brush?
I mean those sparkly stuff that some people add to their designs. I don't really know the name.
Those what?
sparkly stuff like a lens light,
Are
something
you
like
talking
that.
about
Oh,
lens
I mean,
flare?
I don't
lens
really know.
flares, lens flares. That's what you practically mean.
Okay, yes, yes.
There definitely is basically all lightning. All is basically lightning. So, but lightning has gone beyond just lens flares. You understand? To actually reading the environment and where light should come from and where light shouldn't come from. So most times, most people do it wrongly. You understand? So, well, that's not a problem. We'll, we'll try as much as, because if you look at this image now, because the image should actually determine where the light and the lens work, because lens flare is just basically light position, right? So if you look at this image itself now, you notice that light is coming from this end, right? Light is coming from this end. Light is also on these particular places, but it's just on the highlights. But here are shadows, meaning there's basically little or less light here. But we can find a way to modify the lighting dependent on what exactly we need to do. All right. So another thing I think we need to do here is to actually do a form of motion blur here. So let me merge these two layers we meet here. All right. Then let me add um, a motion blur to this particular system, but it's not very subtle motion blur. It's the flash, so everything should be moving. Yeah, the background too should be moving, not static. So I think about here is the sweet spot. All right, so I have this here already. All right, so on the flash, I think there's a lightning bolt somewhere here, but I don't think we have that kind of lightning bolt. That one we downloaded. Lightning bolt. That's not what we downloaded. But can we make use of what we downloaded? Can we? Should we? Must we? Now my illustrator is down. Right, I think it's bolt. Let's see which of these we can use. I think we can use this. Okay. I think this is nice. All this capture, I got the red. Okay, so have that. So if you notice, we need to darken this lower part here a little bit. So what I can do, I can so what this is doing already. You get this under here. Yeah, no. Nope, 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 nope. What can I do here now? I need to get this space dark. Okay, can do this. Add a cost adjustment layer. Get this as dark as I need to. I think it's way too dark. Then invert the mask and then my brush. Then make sure my brush is set. And I said if it is on, if the mask is black, maybe you should change your brush to white. If it is white, to change your brush to black. So I'm trying to get here dark as dark as possible. So I need light coming in some places. So no point of people getting so I have before, so I have now. Okay, so it's actually coming up somewhat somehow. So we can decide to add the gradients they added here. So double click on this, come to gradients, overlay, right? Then come to gradients. I think they use them. This basic white and black, right? But they really distributed it well. They distributed this so well. Then let me see whether there's another option of this gradient effects, clouds, no, no, this, no. I'm trying to get this exact one they used there. So exact one they used. I'm seeing black, white, ash. Okay, let me try something. So yeah, let's try to see whether we can make it work. So here I need the ash. See what that does. So yeah, almost what we have there. Almost what we have there. Black is really not that black there. So yeah, somewhat like this should be good enough for me. Alright. You can download the text effect. You pick the text effect that would have all of this. So I'm basically trying to be fast paced about this, so I can duplicate this, Ctrl J, then turn off the gradients and just make it black to give it a form of shadow. So with this black, then I'll push this to the right a little bit. And so there you have this. It's more like it's now in 3D. So let me push it a little bit more. Just sort of it. So now we have this. Okay. So there's this smaller THD. All of this is basically Candy's attempt to make me explain okay now maybe put this one on top to explain that what I need and do so the one on top duplicate that to from the TH. TH is in capital letters or small letters. The capital letters. Oh, this is also all in capital letters. You see me. I'm just here in my interview. One in capital letters. Forgive me, guys. Let me see that. So this is THE the flash. I just make this white because even if I make it a page itself, it's not even the same. I make it white. I make this white. One of the gradients. You guys are still following, yeah? So nobody's missing. Yeah, I just fixed it now. So I think I still need to give some italics. Let me see what italics would look like. Okay. Right, so I think yes, it's practically it. And then I could space them a little bit. I think they are spaced here. Yes, they are spaced here. So I think this is actually not the actual font. I think this is close to the actual font. So 100. And the spacing, this one too should be 100. Right, so I group all of that, I link all of that. I've listed you guys the importance of alignment. All right, so I have this now. So it's now time to add my lightning rod or lightning bolt, whatever. Open this, then select subject. I don't need the shadows, so I just need the bolt. Right, so I'm selecting this. Yeah. Right, so select and mask. Okay. Right, so I need this here. All right, so I'll just make smaller. Uh, how is it placed here? It's placed on the A. Okay, so this A is not A because this is not the actual font of the A. So the A is not A and it's not giving me what I need. So even this Thunderbolt itself today is not even giving me what I need. So what can we do? Assuming I used Illustrator, I could have fixed it, but since I'm not working with Illustrator and there's not going to be excuse, I don't like giving excuses at all. It's not my nature to be giving excuses. So we'll do this instead. And cover this way. Cover our shame. So instead of having that as the flash, right? So you can do and delete this one under position this better. I must not even use this gradient. No, that's just a beautiful thing. So it's only me that know what is doing. Alright. So then I'll move this, I'll link this. So give me back what I wanted. And yeah, so yes, it's coming along. Okay. So this THE flash. Right, so I'll change the color of this. I think this color will do the trick. Okay, I need the color to be shouty. I need the shouty yellow color. Shouty, very shouty yellow color. Alright, so then I have to add I think I downloaded one lightning rubbish like that. Well, let me check my brush if I actually have lightning brush. Brush. I think I should have a lightning brush. Ew, I've not even installed my brushes. Okay, so I'll go to Brush Easy. There's this site called Brush Easy. So I can download lightning brush here with LIGHTENING. Alright, so I'll just go for something like this. So I'll download this. Thank you very much, Candy. Sometimes you just have to say when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade. Sometimes you just find where and just get it. Oh, they will not know until you tell them. And if you decide not to tell them, you're in the clear. So that's basically how it is. So now on this THE, would also, I think I'll apply a shadow here on this THE. Drop shadow. Shadow size is too much. So good to go. So I love this stuff here, but I'll need to add a glow effect too. So outer glow. Alright, so we are seeing that we added on the what do you call it? So this is the glow off, the glow on. Okay, because I'll be adding some lighting stuff in and around. So this is the lens flow we're talking about. This is their own lens flow here. You see this? So we'll get to add our own at some point. Right. So yes, it's almost coming out as we need it to be. So there's this thing I downloaded the other day. I think I can fly somewhere here. Yes, this sand thingy stuff. Let's add it here. So it looks like. So there's this. Alright. So yeah, that works. So let's start adding. This is my lightning stuff I downloaded. My brush, so I will unzip it, then double click on it, it automatically adds here. Downloaded to strength lightning brushes, use free light brushes. So double click it. So once I come to my brushes here, you see the two lightning brushes here. Right, this is one. So I have to create a new layer and add them and see what they look like. Alright, so create a new layer here, then make sure the color is set. Let me use this color of this one first. So I'll make sure my brush is set to this, then the flow is at 100. This is what this one looks like, although we'll still adjust it. It's not the way to do it. It's looking very, very weird. Extremely weird. Let's see another brush. All these brushes they look weird until they are being applied in big places. Okay, so I think this, let's see what this would be. Yeah. So on this, so the thing about all of this is to actually know how to be appropriate about it. Because if you're not appropriate about it, most times you can just overdo it. You understand? You can really overdo it and do it out of context. So it's good to just do it in their tiny bits until you are really sure, okay, this is what I think it's going to be like, or this is what it should look like, and all of that. So, but there's no rule per se as to, okay, this is how you apply, this is how you don't apply. There's no, but even the Bible says in everything you do out of moderation. So if you now overdo now it's now pride. It's what we call pride. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is basically like the fun part of the whole design thing, because at this point you now get to you know weigh in on someone's prowess. Okay, so these are the lights we have, or this thing we have. So I can bring this down below the text itself. Then I'll change the blend mode, screen, or any of this lighter stuff. So I have that there, sitting there. Then I can, let me duplicate this, Command J, and see, because I need to flip this horizontally. So that's I have there, looks like what I have here. So I would have to increase, because I need this place, this downside here, very, very dark. I need it very, very dark, extremely dark, as dark as possible. Alright, so that these lights actually pop up better. Alright, another thing I can do is to add gradients. You can add the gradients down here. Alright, so take this color dark. Alright, so should I use a darker shade of red? Let's get darker shade of red better. Alright, then I reduce this a little bit, because I don't need it all over the face. So I just need it very, very subtle. Yeah, I can actually control. So I think this is good. This is good. Somewhere around here. So yes. Alright. So it's actually coming up somewhat nice. Alright, so there you have that. You can do this, because I don't need all of that showing. So I can now, okay, let me add on this particular, I need to add some on this particular Thunderbolt to show that it's actually emitting so I'll do this, on this section too big. So I'll reduce the brush here. Please, are you guys following me? If you guys are not following, please let me know. Beg. Let me know where anybody is lost or where it needs to be found. Alright, so I'll have this here. Alright, let me take this. And this here too. So Let me reduce this. Then rotate on this. Okay, so I'm trying to create that illusion. Okay, yeah. So, all right. Okay, you guys are following. Thank God. So now I would want to start cleaning up all of it because it's looking quite messed up down here. So I want to start cleaning that up. Then I'll come to my brush, go to my soft round brush, right? Carry the opacity down to 10. But I'm actually seeing what I'm cleaning. Alright, then I'll first come over to this bigger ones, then create a mask over the ones I've grouped. Then I'll start cleaning up. Stuff is looking to sorry, looking to somehow here. At this point I'll just need to move this right here. That is looking much. Alright, so I'll zoom out to actually see what exactly I'm doing. I think that down one is necessary to an extent, but I'll reduce it sharp. I'll still trim all of that. So I'll come to the upper one. I don't need this. I don't need this protruding. Right. Okay. So I have that. I can now duplicate that one. Duplicate it and spin it. So I'll reduce this. Bring it down so that I have something like this. All right. So what do I do next? Is to I can group these two together, Ctrl G, then change the blend mode, say it's lighting. I can reduce it a little bit auto screen. Alright, then I add the glow effect that is on that particular stuff. So I come here, double click, then where's the outer glow? Yes, outer glow. So you see what it is with the outer glow. Right, so if I turn this, outer glow surface down. If I turn this off, I turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on. Alright, so I would have to do the same thing for all of them. Right, because all this, if you see all these flares, they have their glues. Like that. So now these flares are looking to shout, so I can now drop them a little bit. A little bit, just a little bit, not that much. So I think this color dodge is working because it's automatically now taking the colors of. I don't want to use overlay, I don't want to use hard lights. Oh, this is nice. Have you guys seen this? It's really nice. There's another way to actually achieve this too, though. Okay, so let's try something. I was saying color dodge, right, or overlay. So which do you think we should go for? Or we can also do this. Since we have this, we can duplicate this. Ctrl G. then bring it up. Yeah, those things. Okay, you can bring this over. Yeah, those things. So here, here, here. Where are those flares again? I don't know where I dropped them. This one, no, this is what I like naming my stuffs. This is the alright. So I can come over this and do like an overlay or a color. Nah, you, you, you. Okay, I was even doing the wrong thing. So okay, where did I keep this thing? Ladies and gentlemen, I am in a state of dilemma. I've gone to go and spoil what I'm doing. Okay, this is me here. I think. Okay, yes, this is it here. So now let me max this over this. So I know it's just affecting the yes. Okay. So now I have that. I can now change this to say color. Let me see what color would do. Let me see what value would first. Oh, over the wrong one. All right. So basically, you guys are seeing on my trial and error. This is basically how the whole thing pans out some of the times. So it's not really like we have everything under lock and key. Most of the times it's not really like that. Most of the time there are so many trials and errors, all in a bid to actually fix what exactly we need to be fixed. You get so most of the time it's really like this. Keep on trying. Whatever works, whatever doesn't work. Like now, this one I'm trying to do now is not even. I don't think it's giving me what I want. But that notwithstanding, we can move onto something else and we'll come back to that sometime later. So pretty much we have all these lens flares where they are and all what's not. So we can also create our own lens flares. But now let's establish where the light on his face is actually coming from. And from the look of things is actually coming somewhat from this side. So meaning this side should be a little bit brighter, kind of. So we can now start adding our lights behind him. First of all, that's basically what I like doing. So I'll come under his picture, create a layer, then make sure it's on this. Take my picture or take my color on the color of this light glowing thingy, whatever. Then come behind him and start painting. Right, so I have this particular side of him. Then what color am I going to use? I actually wanted to use an orange color there, but since we're already going with the red and yellow thing, so I'm the screen. Now at this moment I'm tempted to adjust what was I tempted to adjust? This gradient more. You see nah, nope, going back to where it was before. So then in front of his face I can now add the orange thingy yellow. Yeah, so this should be okay here. But it's not much. Then bring it to sorry. I'm gonna color his face. Please create a new layer over then color this by his face. So then I'll reduce, make sure this is soft light, reduce it a little bit. reduce the opacity a little bit so it's not really so odd. Or I can pick off, instead of doing that, I can pick off the color of his face or the color on his face, any of them. I don't know whether this will actually do the trick, but let's try. Let's try this color. No, it won't. Alright, so I think this is best bet for me. Right, so let me just download the lens flare here. I actually have a brush for that lens flare, but I don't have that strength now to start looking for that brush. So lens flare. Alright, so I think it's something here like this. This is what was used. This is actually the first time in a long while I'm using lens flare. This is 7RD. I'm sure Candy has gone to sleep. 101% sure. That one has dozed off. She's not replying. She has slept. So please, if you are still online and awake, please let me know. So it's not that you guys left your data on. So I'm just gonna allow you guys to sleep. If you are sleeping, let me know. Okay, I'm just seeing a little Tiggy. Tiggy is the only one awake. Maybe other person have gone to the abyss of sleep. Where did that PNG drop? Down. Okay. So yes, we have this, but this is actually not the color of this thing. So let's first change this to screen first to see whether it's actually not picking the color of that thing. So we need to change the color first. So first off, we change the color to that yellow. Change color. Alright, so this is the yellow. Then convert this to, or rasterize the layer style. Then convert this to screen. And make sure it's not make sure, because of that, I really don't like using lens flares. God help me. I hate it. Lens flares are really not my thing. So try to reduce it. But the light on this down place is now looking way too rugged. So basically, one of the reasons why okay, let me duplicate that lens flare. Let's see if I add it here. Right, so it's nice. So it's not bad though. It's not bad. It's not bad. To the highest. Okay, so I can take this other lens flare below and put it at the end. Put it at this F. Let me reduce the opacity. Sorry, let me reduce the size. So it's not looking very, very cringe. Okay, so somewhat something like this. Alright, so we're good to go. Okay, yes. So I was just deliberating on something there in my head. So yes, I'm almost done with this. We'll just begin to add text and the rest. So I can duplicate this Let me put this. Alright, so I'll duplicate this Ctrl J. So duplicating this, I want to add a blur to his what do you call it? So basically I'm doing this class because of Candy and how much you wanted to learn the blur, motion blur effect. So I want to add a blur to this part of the system, right? So come to filter, come to blur, come to motion blur. Alright, so let's add that blur. So let's see what this looks like. Alright, so let's see if any of these blend modes will do more justice. Okay, I think this is somewhat like it. Or let's add another red lights at this point here. Need some reds. I need some reds. I need some reds. So yeah, it's red. So let's see what this will do. I change blend mode to screen. Let me take this one. Alright. Alright, so that light behind safe. I think I might reduce it. Light behind is looking too way too shouty. So yes, I'm almost done with this. I'm almost done with this. I'm actually not going to edit this picture. Alright. So I have yes, I'm almost done. I can now add a text. What text will I add? Always on the run. Or run. Very run. So this text is going to be white. Right. Let me use this. Run Barry run. So let me reduce this. Not very small texts. Then say 2000. Yeah. So yes, now I would want to do something here. You guys should also observe what I would do at this point. So I want to add a blur effect to this stuff too. Alright, so I'll Ctrl J to duplicate, then I'll come under here, filter, blur, motion blur. Rasterize. Right, so I want the angle to be zero. So you're saying all of that. All right. So that's in the beauty of this. Let me put it on screen. See. All right. So you're saying what the run is doing there, and the motion blur effect. The motion blur effect cannot just is not only for what do you call it, for pictures, can also be any object at all, anything at all, not even any object, anything at all, whether it is what do you call it, whether it is object, whether it is picture, whether it is text, whatever it is, motion blur effect can be added as much as you want it to be. So now I could want to touch this picture a little bit, but it's not doing me to touch. It's not doing me to touch at all. But I think I would have preferred we touched it a little bit. So now let's see what I can do on the picture. I'll come to filter, then camera raw. Okay, let's see what we can do with camera raw on this picture. So I can expose it a little bit. Then under effects, add some clarity. No, maybe clarity too much. Texture. The picture is really quite blue and red, so uh, then I can make the reds be red in color mixer, the saturation of the reds. Right then. Okay, I think this is fine. I don't want to anything I do more to this picture now will just destroy it. So yes, I think I'm okay here. So I want the blur. I also want to fade stuff on this. I want the blur to actually start on his clothes. On his I want the blur. I don't want this edge of his body hair to be shown. I actually want the blur to actually start there. So I can start cleaning this off. It's part of his body. Right of so the blur is actually there. You can actually see the streak almost out. Alright, then let me see. Is there any streak on his clothes here? Don't think it's just light reflections here and there, here and there. Alright, so yes, I think I've actually gotten what I needed of this design. Alright, so some other things I can start adding to. Okay, let me see what lies in filter gallery that we can add here. So in filter gallery, let's see, there's this view under distort. I think it's under distort and the artistic. There's this effect I used to use. Palette knife. No. I've forgotten the effect to go that way. Or is it cut out? Yeah, I think it's cut out. I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's cut out. So, yeah, it's cut out. Oh, sorry. That's way too much. Alright. So I'll duplicate this, Ctrl J, then come to filter, I'll apply that stuff there. Then I'll change the blending mode of this over this. So change the blending mode to something that fits, but will not Yeah, so I'll reduce opacity. So I'm trying to make sure it works in line with the background here. And this hue is actually looking like something that should work, but it's not working. So yeah, I'm fine here. I'm fine here. So we can now what else again do we need to add? What else again do we need to add? What else again do we need to add, guys? What else? We already have this. This is our reference point. Okay, let me add some what do you call it? Some grains. So I'll add some grains. Come down here. Come to filter. The noise. Add noise. Moisturize. Okay. Then right. Change this to screen or color dodge, whichever screen. Let me use this. So I think this is better. So I have all of that here. Then I can have like a short credit. Where's the credit? Movie credit. Movie credit. So I can just add what the short movie credit there. Something very, very minimal. Instead of a 2-line or 3-line movie credit thingy. Yeah. Not too much. All these ones are long. These ones are very, very long. And something very, very short. Okay, let me use this. So I can download this. Alright. Then yes. Downloaded L O U. So it has downloaded. And I'll just come here and add it. So just come here. Alright, so I can change this color to the color of white. Alright, I can reduce this. Right, so inside to also change the color of this particular lens, this particular flare, and change this color to white. So it look like red, shout red, it's kind of red, red, and add an outer glow, red glow. Yeah, it's actually not giving what I need, but it's also not bad at the same time too though. It's also not bad. It's not giving what I need. So basically this is how our trial and error procedures look like most of the time. So it's not like no, we have one particular place where everybody is all fixed up to make better things. It's it's not it's not really like that most of the time. I don't like to most of the time it's not like that at all. Like at all. That's why sometimes we spend so much hours. Sometimes we don't even spend much time. You get. So it's it's dependent on the project, type of project, the time of the project, and all of that. So many things actually come into play when it has to do with um, giving a functional design. I don't know if you guys still understand and are still hearing me, sure. But if you guys are, just so that you guys, I just check that in so that you guys will know that most of the time it will not really come come out somewhat as what it should be. Do you understand? But you know, that's where you now have to make it work. That's where you now have to make it work. So I think I think this works for me. All right, Tiggy, you're still here, yeah? So you get my drift. On these pictures, let me see if I can add the photo, the color filter, photo filter. I don't know how to put it. Let's try to keep it very well. See, right? Add just over the picture. All right. So yes, there you have it. I can also add the color lookup, but I would have to adjust it somewhat. Alright, so let's add. So all this basically, I'm just adding finishing touches to the design to make sure it looks then you get. So let me let's click on mask. So I would send this the PSD file. So there's nothing to worry about. Send the PSD file. I don't know whether the recording was recording, but sure looks like it was recording. But I'll definitely send the PSD file. Alright, so I think about here is good enough for me. Alright. Okay, let me brighten up. See if I can brighten up the levels here. Um, all right. So yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done with all of this. I'm done with all of this. So there's basically nothing else again. Nothing can be done that hasn't been done. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Inner glue. I think this thing I need to add like an inner glue. I need to add an inner glue, I think, to that because it's not gluing as much as like want it to, and they don't have enough shadow as I want them to. Stop disturbing me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't deny. Yeah. See, I'm looking like a stumbling block. Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's more like it. That's more like it. Maybe there was something missing. Now it's going to come out the way I want it to come out. Hmm. Now it's actually you know. Mhm. Now it's going to so now let's see what's going to happen. So, you okay, yeah. So I think it's now settling in, all right, with some few changes. I'm trying to make sure. Right, so I think it's settling in nice. Uh, yeah, yeah. Still looking for this thing now. That's what's giving me headache. Mm-hmm. Make that thing as glowy as possible. Mm-hmm. Inner glow. Oh, not the same color. Then so drop shadow would work. I doubt that drop shadow would work. Oh. Ah, God, I'm tired. Oh. Sorry, I'm yawning, guys. Forgive me. Outer glow, I need it to be glow. Same between, not over glow. Okay, so yes, I'm done. I'm done with all of this. And so it's for you guys to now experiment and check out what could have looked like if you guys were seeing it from the lens. So, and duplicate. Let me what do you guys to want to make multiple artboards. So come here and basically give it a different, let's say just apply gradient map and it's change the blending to value, reduce the opacity here. Right, so on this one, so I can apply gradient map to on this one. Not bad. Like gradient map, but with a different color. So instead of doing this, continue. Let's do this as well. It's like, right? So this is not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So yeah, something more subtle. Yeah. Right. So let's say if we add some other, whether to add some other lots, what it look like. All right. So yeah, this is practically it. Let's see. It is color lookup again. To strip. Ew. 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 Okay. So let me make this subtle. So yes, guys, there you have it. I can come up over here, over all of them, and just add a simple um, new adjustment layer, vibrant. The colors are already vibrant already. I'll just add it to keep it going. So yes, there we have design of our own interpretation of Flash from class. So this is more like a very, very rough sketch of what we didn't have time to come up with. So it's something that you can pick up as a challenge in your space and say, okay, let me see how I can go about this. I can try to replicate and all of that. So it's not something that is out of place if you pick up as a challenge to do. I think with all the voice notes that I've done and all the classes that we've done, it's not going to be so much of a hard challenge if you guys decide to take it up to do. So, because there's nothing difficult in this thing, just to basically understand some principles and how it all works. Like that. I wanted to add some lightning streaks over here on this clothes, but I think that would be another job for another day. Okay, so yes, I think all of this really tells well on this design. And so, yeah,